Good morning. This is a first. I think this is the first time I've ever slept in. I've always dreamt about it. Oh, not dreamt about it, worried about it and thought, gosh, what's the likelihood I'm going to sleep in sometime? But yeah, here I am. Apologies if you were here at the start 45 minutes ago. No sound, Chinook. Don't say that to me. Must be sound. I can see it all moving. Turn your mic up. Turn your radio up. Turn your volume up. Sounds fine. Thank you, Pip. Yeah, anyhow. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for sticking here and waiting for me to get going. Very much appreciated. We're back on Southern Pastures, so we're making a little bit of a change around to our multiplayer streams. We're going to try and do them on the weekend because obviously that works a little bit better for people to join with being not working, all those kind of things. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we've got Ben, Hanson, Tam, Scott, and myself in here at the moment. Who else is there? That's it. It's 5 of us in here at the moment. Yeah, and we're going to do some silage. If you're wondering what we're doing, so getting things all set up here. I'm going to start mowing. We've got the old-fashioned pickup, tow behind pickup, so it's going to be a little bit different. We've got this open bunker here. We're going to put it all in. We've got the JCB. It's a pretty Kiwi setup, to be honest. The only thing we don't have is a big class Jaguar, but that's pretty much a Kiwi silage setup right there. Might often have a truck or something like that. Use trucks a lot for hauling because there's a lot of road work. But anyhow, that's the setup. But we're here, we're starting, and we're going to do some mowing because I haven't done too much mowing on this server yet. But welcome along, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Hope you're all having a good weekend. I was going to blame the UK and changing time zones on my sleeping, but I can't even blame daylight savings on ourselves changing because we don't change for another week, next weekend I think. Right, let's have a look, see. Here we go. Alright, we'll get some mowing. But welcome along, nice to see you. Scooter's here, Pep's here, hello Crofter, g'day mate, Tater Tot, how are you? Oh, just a bit of lag. Nice to see you, DK, how you doing? Brooke, welcome along, Yos, good to see you as well. Chinook was here, said hello to Scooter, Nick's sleeping. In my defence, we were at a football tournament all day yesterday with kids, and I was coaching my youngest boys' team, and it was pretty full on, pretty busy day, and I was pretty exhausted last night. And I set my alarm for the wrong time. It was I set my alarm for 7:40, so it went off 9 minutes ago. So technically, I'm actually up in time with when I said I would be. And you just got the notification. No worries, Massey. I actually did change the time on the stream as well. So we're going to do a little bit of mowing, and then I'm really keen to have a go with the behind pickup, see how that all works. Go through that tree. Oh, there's actually a collision on that one. Interesting. I thought there was no collision on that little one, but there is. Hey, Grumpy Grow Farmer, how you doing? I did see you tune in a little bit earlier. Welcome along. Getting too old these days playing football. We went out and had a kick around on Good Friday with the kids as well, and Mrs. Argsy and I felt much the same. We'll see how we go. If this pickup doesn't work too well, we can always go and lease ourselves a proper forage harvester. We're going to mow Hanson here. Turns around and there's a mower right next to him. It's actually doing an alright job actually picking up, isn't it? This tight little corner in here. We're not hauling too far, we're not having too much to do, so we are a bit of fun to see how it goes. I don't know whether it's might have a little bit of a server glitch or something with the way it's showing the chaff throwing in, but it is going into the trailer. You can see that is filling up on Simple Inspector there, so What a disaster. I feel like everyone's still asleep like I am. Alright, let's get things hooked up properly. Black Book, how you doing? Good to see you, welcome along. Like I said though, everyone, thank you all very much for tuning in today. It's a pleasure to have you here. Now this server is a members only server, so if you are a YouTube member, if you've got the little AG logo next to your name and you're in the nice green colour, you are welcome to join. All the information's on Discord. Get the minions on a coffee run, can't start without a brew. Already sorted, Crofter. Already sorted. In fact, there's not much of it left. I might have to get them to do another one. It's disappearing very quickly. Nice looking map. Fields on small to medium sized. Yeah, there's lots of fields this sort of size. Show you the map, Pip. So, I mean, for a standard size map, oops, what's going on here? Go. For a standard size map, it's got 100 and, how many is it? 105 fields or something? No, 117. 117 fields and it's a standard size map. So there's lots of smaller ones, particularly in the middle. There's a few larger ones up here. So it's kind of split up. This is all flat out arable fields. And you've got heaps of grass through the middle. A couple more arable bits over here. But yeah, it's a nice map, and it has it feels a lot like New Zealand. Cool. I like it. And it's fun when you get in and do something like this because there's people everywhere. Hopefully this is just a auto save on the server. There we go. Everyone had the same issue. Hey Yarn, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Let's see, Control V work on that. Isn't again, so it's unbound that. I had that issue one other time. Control V not working for pick up everything. Joining as we speak. There we go. Boom. Here comes the sync. We got the Hoffmans in. That's going to keep us busy having an extra player. Maybe we'd need to get one of the more traditional, bigger harvesters. They seem to be going alright. It's tough for Tam to get in the right spot because it only seems to be throwing in, just looking at his skill level, and he seems to be throwing in when he's right next to it. The trigger on it's really small. If you guys want to replace that with just a lease a proper forage harvester, go for it. I wonder if it's designed, it might actually be designed for having trailers hooked onto the back of it. Hey Yoss, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey Legion, welcome along, mate. Nice to see you all, welcome along. You haven't missed much because I slept in. Right. There we go. Right, we'll move out of the way. We're going to the South Alpha field next door. I love these little narrow gates. I know a lot of people don't, but it's still a big open gate there to get into if you want to. You don't have to come this way. That's not too big a detour to go around for that. Right, get into most of my alfalfa. 43 of you viewing, thank you all very much. Much appreciated. Especially those who hung around and just sat in the stream chatting for 45 minutes while I slept in. As you can tell, it didn't help with the beauty sleep. I said to the guys in Discord before I started, thank goodness I'm not running this channel as a beauty competition, because I would not be winning that at all. It happens to the best of us. First, I do know it's the first time, I'm sure it's the first time, I think I've had some panic-induced waking up with like 10 minutes to go and having slept through my alarm or something, but I legitimately set the alarm for 7:40, an hour late. And I can't even blame daylight savings or anything like that. A little bit narrow for you, Legion. Not gates, just a part of the fence missing. Not gates. Look at the size of this windrow. Massive. No worries. Hoff. Interesting to see how this hasn't mown some of the alfalfa with the front mower. See the texture on the ground, maybe a little bit uneven or something. Bounces across. Excuse me. Just tab to it. Maybe it was my body telling me I needed to sleep. It was a little bit of that, Legion. We were saying before, we were down at a football tournament yesterday. It was my first one coaching for the year, and I think we were all pretty exhausted by the time that was over. It was a early start, drive down about an hour down the road. Ooh, that was lag. Daylight savings is a scam, if you ask me. It is just a little bit of a waste. Is the front mower working at all? I hope so. It doesn't feel like it sometimes, does it? Definitely is. Back up and you can see it. Yeah, definitely is. OCD's starting to kick in watching this. Sorry, Legion. Sorry. Oh yeah, it's my turn. It's me. I'll claim responsibility for that. Hey, Bo. Yeah, it's up at the field. It's heaps up here. On the back of the pickup. Ute. Nice to see you, Bo. Hope you are good, my friend. Good morning. Good morning to Floyd, if you're hanging around. Good to see you. Hey, Mrs. Professor, how you doing? Got an alert. I was live, but couldn't find your stream. I had to go to your channel to find it. That's strange. I wonder if it's anything to do with the fact I was 45 minutes late in actually starting my stream. Isn't it funny? So it's not cutting the alfalfa, kind of just on these little patches. It's very strange. Stop watching his face. Thank you, Yos. Thank you very much. G'day, Thomas. Good morning. Yeah, crisp morning here. It was only 4 degrees yesterday morning when we were driving down the coast. Floyd says good morning. Good morning, Floyd. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Same with you, Scott. Weird. Wonder if it is anything to do with the fact I had scheduled live, but then didn't go live in the time I was meant to. Not sure. Anyhow. Tis what it is. I think we've got a class Jaguar on the way. I'll finish this job off a little bit better than I've done. Alright, another one done. Hey, Chinook, holy hecker. Wowzers, mate. Buy as many coffees as I like. Holy moly, mate. Thank you so very, very much. Look at that. I'll sleep in more every week if it's going to be like that, Chinook. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Guessing the new job's going well then. Loved the photos that you shared from Airside, and I reckon you could do some nice little I had the gifted memberships as well. Oh, you're awesome. Bo, Cecil, Kirk, Scooter, and Chris, there you go. All getting those gifted memberships means you can jump in and help out on the server if you're interested in it. But thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was just about to say, I reckon you could, if you're allowed to, you can make some good little short content or TikTok videos or something like that. Being airside, I see a lot of people who do that around airports internationally. Quite a cool little, quite a cool setup. And some quite cool videos. Job's going well. Awesome. Pleased to hear it, mate. Now you just need to work on the how to get access for visitors, so you can sort me out with the airside visit. You're an alright guy, I don't get what Argsy says. Hey dude. You. Good sleep. As you've got. Scotter. I like how the donation things now allow the community to react to them. That's pretty cool. Give Chinook a thumbs up for that generous super chat. You're afraid YouTube unsubscribed you. I had that happen on another channel that I'd been subbed to for a long time. I had heard someone put a community post, or did they put a Facebook post up or something? They did something about double checking your subscription because there'd been a whole lot of unsubscribes done on an account or to a channel. Can't remember, but it might have been one of the space channels I follow, like NASA Spaceflight or someone like that. Might have done something. I'd love to do plane spotting videos, Bo. I'm so envious of everyone who's down in Wanaka this weekend at Warbirds over Wanaka. That's a bucket list for me. I need to go and do it sometime. Malts. What map is this? This map is called Southern Pastures, and it's a very highly edited version of Southern Creek Station. But it's basically a New Zealand map, and it's stunning. I love it. It's really good. I've had a few people comment to say it's full of errors and bits and pieces don't work, and I mean I have not really come over anything that isn't makes it unplayable. So don't know. Mouse and keyboard steering's a bit rusty. Oh, you still haven't got your controller sorted out. Off. I know you were having issues with it. It's a shame. Saw someone else complaining being unsubscribed to the channel earlier this week also. Yeah. Well, that's annoying, eh? But there should be a link in the description, I think, to find the video. Find the map. Malt, it's available on Facebook. It's a link to Facebook page to download this. Hey Legion, thank you very much, mate. 29 months. It's awesome. And who's been longest? I think we've still got Scott Free for All and Fusion Simulations at 37 months, which is awesome. That means it's 3 years since I was monetized and started doing live streams, which is crazy to think sometimes. Right, let's figure out where we're going next now. Look, so we got grass, so we got 41 to do. So you hopefully we can sneak down this way. So there's a gate up the end here. Sorry, a hole in the fence. Right. Huge toss-up for you between this map and Aussie No Man's to build my latest empire. Where'd you go for, Thomas? Aussie No Man's would be, if I was going to build an empire, the Aussie No Man's. 100%. Right, this one's actually a little bit behind on the growth, but we'll mow it in here. Get them all in the sink. "29 months and only one live stream we've done sugarcane." I think that live stream lasted about 3 weeks, didn't it? On okay, only one multiplayer. We did it one multiplayer live stream, but I live streamed the sugarcane on Stone Valley. Legion. It's at least 2 maps I've done it on. That moment when you're going behind a tree and you can't actually see what's in front of you and you just hope you're not going to hit into anything. Oh, like that. That just threw me off because I just started turning. I had a test during the week. I've spent a little bit of time on Aussie No Man's in advance of the next stream. Getting a few things sorted out and tidied up, and I've managed to get the real mower on so we can mow through those little bushes. And I've also, what was the other thing? I moved all our equipment. Look at that, how cool is that looking across there? I love that. We're looking across. We've got 2 forages going. We've got the old one on the other side, we've got the new one in here. All picking up, that's cool. I like that. That's like Mrs. Argsy and Argsy Jr. dissecting the football from yesterday. Used to be a constant topic of conversation. Oh, nice. 52 people. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. Reminder, if you are a channel member, you can come and join us. If you're on PC, always welcome to have extra people. We'll always be able to find something for someone to do. And if this is going to be our new multiplayer stream, so I'm going to switch it over and make those streams happen on a weekend. So that's the plan. Try and make it more accessible for everyone. Hey Double D, how you doing? Amon, can you get Mum to make me another coffee, please? How you doing, Double D Gaming? How you doing? Good to see you. Now, shout out to Double D Gaming. He is in the throes of setting up a new server, which he is going to make open to the community. So we're going to have some chat on the or a channel on our server on Discord to join, but it's obviously a multiplayer server. It's I can't remember the name of the map now, Double D, but he's just setting things up. It's a 32 times map. It's massive, and that is going to be the set up a little bit like the Oaks. So instead of sort of a collaborative multiplayer server like we've got going on here and what our members ones are, it's going to be a little bit more like the Oaks, where you can, if you're interested in being a farm manager, you can have a farm. If you just want to go on and be able to help people with different work, you can do that. Probably run seasons and things like that, but keep an eye out on Discord, because we will open that up and activate things. That's a shame. Sounds like the alfalfa won't unload into the... Okay, dude, just put it on. Okay. Right. New Horizon 32X. Hey, Amon. Floyd would like to know who you think's better, Ronaldo or Messi? Messi. So Amon thinks Messi. Lionel Messi. What? Thank you for the coffee. All of that.
I don't know about my finger.
No, I haven't yet. Hang on. I gotta show you this.
No, don't show the video. Oh.
Oh. Oh, just whatever. We have concrete sided bunkers and open bunkers normally, so yeah, just whatever. Anyhow, have a look at this. You've all seen my case tractor, which I made on stream. Well, this is what it looks like now. Mrs. Argsy, who's standing here with a smile and a laugh on her face, was moving it because it was on the floor. No, I did not drop it. It was not me. It was not me. I was out mowing the lawns, and I came back in. No, I didn't even come in. I came out with a wife with a sheepish look on her face, holding the roof of the tractor, and the rest of it being spread across the floor in the living room. So that's today's job, is to try and repair that. So we'll be rebuilding. We'll be rebuilding the tractor. I wish it was driven off the tractor, off the table. That would have been a better story, wouldn't it? Someone drove it off the edge into the river. Something like that, Pip. Yes, poor tractor, before I thought too, Mr. Professor. In Mrs. Argsy's defense, and I'll give her this, is she had just moved the skid steer, the John Deere skid steer, which, to be fair to Lego, they do a better job at building the cab, and you can actually pick it up by the top of the cab, and it's all bound together by Technic pieces. So she picked that one up and moved it, and then she picked the tractor up by the cab and it broke. Blame cosplay. Ronaldo's better than Messi, Floyd, you reckon? Carter would agree with you on that, Lloyd. Always blame cosplay. Thomas is going to start a fight and blame a lady driver. You will start a fight. Mrs. Argsy will hop in her car and find you. New livestock. You can do a drive-through. Drive-through's good. We do drive-throughs. Someone's spinning up on new sheep. Brazilian Ronaldo, yes, not the Portuguese one. You reckon? In his prime, maybe. I would have gone for Ronaldinho over Ronaldo in their prime anyhow.
He must. He must.
Okay. Neymar's prime. Happy Easter, New Zealand Aussie friends. Thanks, Hoff. Mr. Thor, how you doing anyhow? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome along. Those are the days don't get that quality very often. Certainly right there, Mark. Amazing how much football's changed though, isn't it? Pele. Yeah, you're showing your age now, Bo. Right.
I'm playing Ronaldo. Oh no, Ronaldo.
So they can hear you when you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing Ronaldo. Brazilian.
Yeah, it's turned into football. Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark is a quality mod editor and customizer. Anyhow, I did see, and I'm going to completely have overlooked it, and I'm going to have to go back up here and find John Petrie. Hello, John. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for joining, and thank you for those kind words about the mod. Now, anyone who has been using Anywhere Object Storage, thank you all very much for downloading it. Something like 30,000 downloads or something in the first week, which is pretty cool. Of the mods that got released on the same day, it was the second most downloaded, second most rated, which is pretty cool. Only behind the planter. There is an update with Giants at the moment to fix the field bale storage spawn points, and I've had lots of requests for different options to be added to it, so we might spend some time make some tweaks and changes to it as well. So keep an eye out sometime in the next month or two for another update for it. But another thing on my list to do today is spend a bit more time on my pole sheds and bulk bunker storage and muck around with those a bit more. Alright. So that rotation thing is a function that's in the XML for the mod itself, so that's how the modder makes it. So you can specify the rotation values in there of smaller increments or bigger increments. So it purely comes down to what they do for that. So they're trying to put a bunker down because the alfalfa won't go into a silo, so I'm trying to find somewhere to put a bunker down. Looks like it's gone down here. Can have a look. Oh goodness, so we've put a bunker down for alfalfa and we can't make silage out of it. Well, that's annoying. Oh, we don't have the Gorville heck, we could use the Gorville baler for this, but that's the biggest windrow ever. This big alfalfa rows. Hey, Cheer, how you doing? Happy Easter to you. Great to see you. Anyone got Euro tickets as well as FarmCon tickets? Where's everyone's money? I haven't actually seen any Euro. I don't know what's happening with that. Could ask the son what's going on. Look at that wall. Gosh, how many sheep have we got now? Look. Doesn't say the numbers in there, does it? No, you got to add them all up individually. Annoying. I think they said 1,000. 500 in this one, so it's probably 500 each. So we're up to 1,000. We're a fifth of the way through getting our 5,000 sheep. Right. Let's jump in here. Which bunker are we going into now? Alright. So Scott's going to go and bale the alfalfa. We've still got grass. The 42 and 41 are grass, so we can still do those. So 41 and 42 are grass. We can carry on doing those, Joran. So 41 and 42 I've mowed are grass, so you can carry on with those. Alright, it's 41 and 42, so we're going to do those grass ones. Don't think we've got a spare trailer, so we can mow this one right in front of us. We'll do that. G'day Briscoe, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Evening, welcome along. Some great progress happening on the oaks. Highly recommend if anyone hasn't subscribed to Briscoe, go along and check out his progress on the oaks revamp because it's looking fantastic. It's not often you can make a good map or a great map even better, but Briscoe's definitely doing that. So go along and check that out. I've loved playing on the oaks with the multiplayer server we've been doing through Dazed's community. Been a lot of fun. A lot of different style. It's kind of, I don't know. It's been fun because you can make it as busy or not as you want. So some of the others are some of the other farmers have spent a lot of time on there and do a lot of contracts. I just haven't had the time to do that. But yeah, it's really cool. Hey Artemis, how you doing? You're loving the Aussie No Man's Land map. Nice one. Oh, through the fence. UMRV has that, the traffic light system with the hidden collisions, which stops the AI traffic. Am I going to sell that canola or not? Don't know, you in a hurry for it? Didn't even ask me the other night. I figured you didn't want it anymore. Let's close that for a sec. Spent a couple of days testing and changing the custom lighting to make the foliage darker green. Nice. That's pretty cool. It can look a bit washed out sometimes, can't it? The only thing I get caught out with, the monitor I game on is actually quite a bit darker than my other monitor. I haven't managed to figure out why. I'll try and set them up, but I edit my thumbnails on this one and then I look at them on the other monitor and go, whoa, it's a bit But right. You want to spend the money you've set aside. Fair enough, mate. I was actually looking at the value of value you can sell your canola oil for compared to the return on how much you need to process and all that sort of thing. $7.50, mate. Oh, you're making a pretty good bob off it. Thought about putting my own oil factory down. I actually thought about putting my own grain dryer down too, but I'm gonna put the bonus down as not having to haul anything anywhere if I sell it out of the silos. So I'll take that as a win. And I see you've got a truck now, so alright, let's see if we can chop that a little bit. Hey Blogstar, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Brett, good morning, mate. Just dropping by for a few. Nice, pleasure to have you here. Heavy 1 ton, you should get color calibrated to fix that. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll see if I can tune it up better. The other disadvantages are different monitors. The one monitor's... I'll jump into a trailer soon. I've just finished mowing this one. Yeah, different monitors just make it a little bit. I've got a Titan gaming curved gaming monitor, and the other one's an AOC smaller curved monitor. I saw a image on a gaming Facebook page yesterday about the different monitor configurations, and what was I? And they had different ones depending whether you had exactly the same monitors matching, or whether you had a vertical and horizontal mounted monitor, or exactly how the setup was. Quite interesting, quite funny. I think I was beautifully chaotic or something like that. Is Floyd sitting next to you and saying hello, Bo? Epic. Well, howdy, Scott Free-For-All. How are you? Good to see you, mate. Do you know, I was just mentioning you earlier on that you and Fusion are my 2 longest standing members, 37 months, and I use you guys as a yardstick of how long I've been doing live streams and been doing this for, because I think you and Fusion were my first two channel members, which is awesome. He's about 4 meters away. Solid. Love it. Right. Ignore the collision on that fence. Right. Fold that up. And we're done. Right, let's go and see if we can run a trailer for a bit. Turn down the saturation and relight pep. Love relight. That's an awesome mod. Right, let's have a look. Is this a trailer? Right. Oh, bit of lag again. It's a pleasure to support you on your channel. Thank you, Scott. Much appreciated, mate. Oh, we've got trailers waiting. Yours been reset a couple of times, so yeah, thank you, Mark. You've been around for a long time too. Awesome to have. Awesome to have. No need for calibrating machine. Google Lagome LCD test and follow instructions. Accurate calibration without any costs. I'm going to Google that right this second, so I remember it. Lagome LCD monitor test images. Right, we'll leave that sitting there because then I'll remember it. Thank you. Finnish farmer. What was the other one? Color calibrator. Right. Keep those sitting there so I remember them. Holy moly. Holy moly, 68 viewers. You guys are awesome. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Pleasure having you here. Hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. I know whether it's because it's Easter, you're stuck with nothing to do, or you're just enjoying the long weekend, relaxing with a bit of farm sim content, but whatever it is that's brought you here today, thank you very much for tuning in. Huge shout out to earlier Chinook, $100 super chat and 5 gifted memberships. That was amazing. Very much appreciated, mate. I'm going to jump in on top of Tam. Sorry, Tam. Steal your thunder. The map I'm playing looks nice. It is Briscoe. It's such a good representation of New Zealand. It's by a guy called Smith 97 Gaming, who made some maps in 17 and 19, which looked really nice, but to be fair, they didn't perform all that well. I was going to do some videos on them in 19, but I just wasn't happy with them. And then he brought this out. Oh, GPS didn't start there. Cruise control didn't start there. So this map is a very heavily edited version of Southern Cross Station by Hawks23. So basically the road layout, the city layout, the river layout is all exactly the same, but everything else has changed, which is pretty cool. Side by side, here we go. Right, 50% full. So another pass and we'll be done. Oh, Ben's coming back in after a disconnect. Hey, Finnish farmer, thank you, mate. 5 gifted memberships. You are a legend. Thank you very much. Brett, Artemis, Briscoe, Brino, and 5 Gen Farms. Do you know, I love it how often it is regular contributors to the stream, regular attendees who get the gifted memberships. That's awesome. Very cool. Alright, here we go. Well, there you go. If you've just been gifted a membership and now part of the community, sync your YouTube and Discord together if you haven't already. And that will give you access to the members only access area for YouTube, for Discord. This map, this server is a members only one at the moment, so if you want to get into that you do have to be a channel member, and I'm what, 99% full, I'm going to be 100%. Right, that worked out pretty much perfectly. But the other thing I'm going to do, the members, and this will be tomorrow night, is while I'm recording Tahitian County, I'm planning to have a live on Discord, using the voice chat function, and screen sharing is live stream basically through Discord, my recording of Tahitian County. So if you're interested in that, open to members. If you want to just come in and have a chat, ask me anything, then you're welcome to. So keep an eye out for that through Discord. Just something I felt like doing. giving you guys a little bit of an extra perk for your support. Right. I'm assuming we're still dumping into this one. Looks like it. What is my server's name? Mo14. All my servers have Argsy in the name, so if you just search Argsy, you'll find them. My Discord is !Discord, which Pro Farmer's already popped down there, so if you want to join that, that is available. The new 86 looks much better on 10. I agree, Scooter. I was going to go with the new, that 86, not the new one, but that 86 originally, but decided against it just from a fact I've used it on other series. I wanted to try something different, use some different equipment, which is why we've gone with the Gleaner, the Ford, etc. The only real consistent is the pickup, the only thing we have all the time. Alright, looks like Hanson's using my trick of bringing bales out, unloading them on the edge so he doesn't have to deal with the trailer. What is my servant's name? Got 3 of them. No. I always get told I was... actually, since our dog passed, I've probably gone away. I've gone up 1 level in the rankings, but only by attrition. No other reason. Right, I don't think they're going to need me here. Tam is only 50% full, so I'm going to head on out. They'll get that field finished. Gonna go jump on the wheel loader, do a little bit of pit compaction. Entered Discord and did not find a server name. I just want your help. What are you talking about, Mo? For this server, this multiplayer server? This one's a members, channel members only, so you won't find any information about this in the Discord server. That's what you mean. Let's just park that a little bit out of the way so you get into the... we'll drive down. We'll go down and park it down here. Thought you had a canola monopoly. He does have a canola monopoly. Problem being is everyone's just accepting the rate he offers and there doesn't seem to be enough negotiation going on. It's like his way or nothing. And I don't know if I like that, Strody. I think we as farmers should fight for a better deal from these multinational oil production conglomerations who are making a huge amount and not paying the farmers and rewarding them for the efforts they go to in preparing the crop for them. I think we should stick together. We should see what's happening with farmers around the world. All the protests. I'm going to go park my tractor in front of his farm entrance, block him in until he provides a fairer return. Maybe I'll go and strike. That's it, Strody. That's it. It's the start of the Oaks Revolt. Great Oaks Revolt of Winter Year 4. If I see your debt level. Oh, you're investing with your debt. Proper gutted you last time I joined Southern Pasture. I can do anything because it lagged too much. Yeah, it's a bummer, Carl. Sorry about that. And the server's set up in the US, so pretty much everyone except for me on it at the moment is European based, I think. Tam, Ben, Joran, Ensign, yeah. Can rely a little bit on your internet connection too. Not as rich as you perceive. I'm just a hobby farmer anyhow, in the scale of the oaks. So, not the only one with massive debt. I don't have too much, I think. I had a count up the other day, I'm at about 350, 400,000. Tate put me into debt. Tate made me do it. Yeah, but I'd like to be able to have people involved. Over 600k. Yep, field 27 off. Yep, it's mowed. Rookie numbers. Yeah, but you've got more land to borrow against. That's where the loan mod's actually really cool. Been playing around with it and getting it to work for what I want to do in Aussie Nomads. Get out Tam's way so you can come and unload. That trailer must be massive. How big is Tam's trailer? 50 something. Quite a bit bigger than the other ones. We actually got that for a contract. We have a harvesting contract to do. To do the oaks justice, the farm that the oaks is based around, I need to make it 16 because that's a lot of work. 2020, farm some 25, Briscoe. Need to pour some drinks and cut some cheese before starting the pickup. Fair enough. Yes. 16 times oaks. Hanson and DK want you to do a 16x and 25, please, Briscoe, if you can start now. I think the oaks is great. The oaks is great, Brett. I agree. 100%. Man, I was watching a video of a silage harvest here in New Zealand earlier in the week, and the loader operator was pretty much operating what I'm in now, the JCB silage fork on the front. But impressive skills when you see them up on top of a fully open pit, probably 10 meters high, 12 meters high, and they're just working their way around on it. It's pretty impressive. Need some pretty big kahunas to be doing that. Wouldn't take much to be putting one foot wrong and end up over the edge. You've got Woodside to finish a 4x. I found an area in Newbury for a 4x map, just looks the 16x version of the Oaks. Goodness gracious me. Mark Wilson, hello. Welcome along to the stream and thank you very much for subscribing. Much appreciated. Saw FSG's upgrading his racing sim for when you come for FarmCon. I saw that with the Thrustmaster load cells and I think it's the TGT wheel. Pretty cool setup. I told him I was going to bring an extra suitcase and take his Fanatec wheel home with me, his carry-on. He's not allowed to say those words, so no point in having it. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Much appreciated. I saw that. The sheep let me know. I'll jump on it for a bit. Right, we're going to go jump in the forage harvester. Take this inside lane out first. Do I play it on controller on PC or on PC? I do use a controller on PC, Mark. I have always used PlayStation before you go for your walk. See you soon. I always started out playing with a PlayStation 4 controller. But in the middle of last year, through our partnership with Thrustmaster on the logging league, they sent me one of the eSwap Pro controllers, which is what I use now. So that little bad boy. It's wired, which is probably the only downside to it. Yeah. But it's pretty cool. It's got this little steering wheel in it, so you can actually steer rather than using a thumbstick. Have a look. I did a video on it in the middle of last year. You want to find out a little bit more. But otherwise, yeah, PS4 controller has been my controller of choice. I have tried out the Hori steering wheel and also the Thrustmaster wheels and farm stick, which are all equally as good. Love them both. But yeah, controller. And that's mainly because I started out playing on console. I'm a console player from way back. And actually started playing Farm Sim on console, so I got really familiar with all the controls on PlayStation. So it was just sort of natural to be able to pick up a PlayStation controller and carry on, which I'm doing a terrible job picking this all up. You playing controller too? Let's do this in cab because I think that might be a bit easier. Using PS3 controller. For a price, yeah, I know, it should be wireless for the price. I agree with you on that one. Look at that. Yaron Hansen just sitting there. Poor Ben had to get out. Now he's going to get chopped. Downside to driving a cab. Has anyone tried that mirror adjusting mod that came out recently? You've started playing TSW4. What's that? Wireless would have been great. You use a Thrustmaster wheel, Carl. Look at that truckload up Hanson's got there. Big load of bales. Use the Thrustmaster wheel, Carl. So the thing I liked about the eSwap wheel just a little bit better. Sorry, the eSwap. The Hori wheel a little bit better is the center spring and not actually having the force feedback. It seemed to work a whole lot nicer. That might have just been me. I don't know. Go back in cab. It's interesting, cab. Much easier to do this in cab. What are we looking at? Tim's 82%. Find them on the list up in the right hand corner. Yeah, I do like the way the Hori wheel centers, self-centering and things. And just doesn't feel quite as clunky. I know the obviously doesn't have the force feedback, which is often what causes that, but yeah, both do a good job. So it all depends on your setup. I mean, if you've already got a steering wheel, then the farm stick would be awesome. If you don't have a steering wheel and you're looking at getting something, the other one would be good. Cheers, Scott. Have a good one, mate. Much appreciated having you join in. If you guys don't subscribe to Scott Free For All already, go and jump on his channel, give him a follow, give him a sub, and make sure to keep an eye out for his live streams. He does really cool little live streams. I really enjoy tuning in and watching some of those. Just tidy that bit there up. Right. Go down the bottom bin. Work our way back up. So go and check out his channel. Used to use a keyboard, but now I'm old I use an Xbox controller. I still use my keyboard quite a bit. One thing I still don't get into the habit of doing enough is is that Chewy, thank you for the sub, is the sim dashboard. I've got it set up. I've got it here. I just never use it. Nope, we're on the other side. Yeah. That's just a bad habit by me. It works pretty good, Scooter. Oh, I have to try it out. I'll train some wild bow. Nice. No, I've never used the SciTech side panel. That's the old Logitech one, eh? Heavy equipment bundle. Found it a bit easier in the previous versions you've tried. Yeah. SciTech. No, I never used the heavy equipment bundle. Thomas, you're using the Logitech wheel pedals using your T1600 and Thrustmaster Warthog. That's a good set. I like those Warthogs. They're pretty cool. I like what Thrustmaster do with all of their equipment. I've been watching the muzzle wheel for the truck wheel and it just looks massive. It'd be like having a serving platter sitting on your computer desk. And as I am very space poor, would not have been a very good solution for me. Good looking game, Train Sim World. Have that many mods that too many keybinds sort of clash but use a PS4 controller. Yeah, that's the downside, but that's where I still have the keyboard sitting there, so if I have anything like that, just have to throw it on the keyboard. Right, I think we are out. I mean, we've got trailers back in here. Have we got any more grass that could be mowed? Someone could go start mowing. We've got all the grass down at the home farm, don't we? That's the one I'm in at the moment, isn't it? Oh, oh. Hey, Scorp, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Still on. I am here after my sleep in. We'll go a little bit longer. If you went to the wheel, you'd have to play in your studio, then I feel guilty on playing my guitar. First world problems. Bow. Alright, we got a few more passes here. Oh, when you learnt you could use more than one sim dash screen? Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh? YFSG's got his set up with the dual ones. Is that where you found that out, or? Pretty cool. It looks pretty cool when you've got it set up properly too, doesn't it? There we go. The Scorp commercial. Yeah, the sim dash is awesome. Alright, last little bit. Now, someone's taking the mower, so I'm assuming we've got another field getting mowed somewhere. Didn't think you'd be back in time to catch me. Yep, I was a little bit lazy this morning. Set my alarm for the wrong time and slept in, so we started 45 minutes late, so we'll go a little bit longer. Mrs. Argsy's gone out for a walk, kids are just doing their thing. And FSG's streaming on their new community server on Aussie Farms, Aussie No Man's Land, sorry, a little bit later on, so we might serve as an entree and a warm-up to him. Streaming a little bit later on. There's heaps of room in the bunker up here. I think we keep on hauling back to this one. One to see the status and one to interact with. Yeah, absolutely. Works good. So I bought a Amazon Fire tablet. And you can basically jailbreak it to put any Play Store apps on it. Rather than just the Amazon App Store. And it works really well. Good size. And actually, I use it for when we travel. I download off Amazon Prime. I download some videos on it. And watch movies and whatnot on it. It's real handy. Went out for lunch, got a haircut for your son, and went to a store. And you're back, and Argsy's still live. Bonus. Hey, dude. How are you? You only just got up. So this will be interesting. We've got a little bit more of a haul now to back to the bunker, back to the pit. Going for a walk. Right. Alright. Gosh, from mowing everything. Right, Ben. What was that on the ground? Can we mow straight through it? No. Is that a workshop? What is that? This is the epitome of poor farmers having to mow absolutely everything. We might have to landscape this bit out, I reckon. Like this actual yard rather than grass. Looking for a tablet holder and clip onto the tray or have your laptop on. Yeah, that'd be ideal. There's a few on Trade Me. Oh. It's kind of where I've been looking. Going to try and mess with that expandable pastures mod on Oz Nomads. Yeah, that's cool. I was so having fun with that. The potential for it is endless. Building pastures, I just love. If you didn't see the way I was going to use it in my stream, is basically setting up multiple fields using the grazing mod and being able to add and delete those expandable pastures into those fields to let the animals graze out of them. The potential for that is awesome. What am I just throwing grass into there? Some tricks. What are the tricks, Scooter? Mod has to load before your animal husbandry fails to load the net mesh. As in the load order in the map. So do you have to have it activated and nothing else? Because they have to be ready to use it too, don't they? Going to be a cattle baron this time. How many times have you been a cattle baron? Goodness, what did we just run over? I don't know, actually. Oh no. Turn a field into pasture rather than a tiny pen holding cows. Yeah, well that'll do it, won't it? I'm hoping it's going to anyhow. Mr. FSG, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. Good morning or good evening. Hope you've having a good Easter. Hope you've handled the transition to daylight savings all right. I'm torn as to whether New Zealand should have done it this weekend, so it was over Easter and you have a couple of extra days to recover. At least falling back, you gain an extra hour. So You'd use sim dashboard more if you can find what you want. Just make your own bow. Make one for what you want. Or let FSG know what you want. Do you actually feed from the pasture, or do you still have to provide? So if you've got the grazing mod on, it uses the grass in the pasture. Chewy. So you shouldn't have to provide food so long as there's not more animals than the pasture provides. And so the pasture provides a certain amount of area every month, because it obviously needs to regrow. But yeah, it's interesting. You text and you can't help it. And expandable pastures doesn't destroy your fields when you place them. So you can place it over top of a arable field and it'll stay as an arable field, so you need to paint it grass or something. So technically then, Scooter, you could use expandable pastures to have cattle grazing. I use the term grazing loosely because I'm not going to. You still have to feed them. But being in a cornfield or something after you've harvested it, couldn't you? Because mods load alphabetically, your mod name needs to be later than FS2. So any animal husbandries that start with A aren't going to work. It'll be interesting to feed back to them. I might drop Disturbed a message on that then, Scooter, or if you haven't talked to them already. Because they could always rename the mod to like Animals Expended Pasture or something in front of it, couldn't they? So you're calling them FS22X ready. That's a good idea. Hanson's playing with the dog. Oh, you mean you need a holder? FSG, can you buy Bo a holder, please? Why on earth is there a TV outside? Something wrong with that. Can you talk FSG over to put expandable pastures on the Aussie server? FSG, I think it's a good idea to put the expandable pastures on your Aussie No Man server. Went out to lunch and had ribs. That's about as Texan as you can get, Scorp. Then in spring you move the animals out, sell the pasture and plant the fields. That's it. The problem is you still have to feed them, but you could start that harvest contract. You reached on Disturbed's Discord to raise it. Nice. There you go. You'd rather have FSG. Oh, it's your tablet. Oh my goodness. Right. FSG. Next merch suggestion, alright? I'm going to copyright this and I want 50% of any profits, but I want an FSG tablet holder bobblehead. You know, like the little cable guy holders. Have you seen those? Like little controller holders. You can get little holders, like little characters that hold your controller. So you set your controller and when it's on the desk, you set your controller in like that, and then it's got like the little head, like the little character head. So you know, you could have Argsy Gaming's head with the controller, or something like that. 50%. Researching it already. Custom tablet holders for some dashboard. Done. Can make Mrs. Hoffman happy and watch the rest of the worst movie of last year. Oh goodness, that was some good lag. Haven't had one like that before. FSG full-size cardboard figure. Just like the movies. Cardboard cutouts. Have to have one with hands on the bottom, just have an FSG head with the FSG hat and his hands holding the tablet. That's the idea, Scorp. Like, where? Let's find one. Controller. Holder. Like, let's have a look. Here we go. Like something like this, right? This is what we're looking at. You imagine it, but it's for a tablet instead. So we've got FSG up the top. We could do an Argsy one. You could have one for each. If you've got two tablets, you have an Argsy and an FSG one. Be ideal. Be perfect. Done. They're going to be out by FarmCon. Right, what's going on here? Focus, Argsy, focus. Jason Statham cardboard cut out and put an FSG cap on it. I'm going to FSG cut out and say it's Jason Statham. Whoa. About as cardboard as Statham's acting. Make the patch logo on us. There's an idea, Scooter. That's awesome. Replaceable. Now, why don't you just get little hats? Like they just come with a little hat, like the little Lego dudes. Like the little Lego dude. We can swap the hats in and out. I can't drive straight. Like you've got the little Argsy one with the red hat. There we go. Just swap the hats in and out. Easy. Done deal. Thanks, Yoran. Pleasure having you, mate. Nice to have you be able to join. Glad you've got a laptop. Hope all is working out. And you get your controller sorted out, because it'd be much more fun doing that. But yeah, pleasure to have you back, mate. You'd set up a tablet if you had that, Scorp. You like the trailer with the wool on it? Is it on Mod Hub? When is it? Oh, it's not going to work. I think so. I'm not sure what trailer it is. Oh, oh. Let's just have a look. It's the FarmTech DPW Auto Load. Auto Load stock trailer pack. So yes, it will be in Mod Hub. You provide inspiration, your job is done. Nope, turn it on. Right, mincing the sheep. You know, in New Zealand, sheep just go missing for no reason, right? Hey, Karamita, mate. Good to see you. Most of you grown-ups too old to play with dolls. They're not for playing with, Thomas. Most being. That's it. Alright. Well, like I said, seeing I started so late, we are going to go a bit longer than normal. We'll keep going until we've got grass done. It's been fun actually. It's been awesome having so many people here tonight, or today, or this morning, whatever you want it is for you. Really appreciate you all tuning in and hanging out with us, particularly those of you who are here at my advertised start time and hung around for the 40 minutes it took for me to wake up and actually get going. Now, some of you might have seen we have got a little poll running on through FSG's community page to come up with some ideas for our new multiplayer server. We are getting to the end of Aussie Farms, so we will be looking for some ideas on what to do next, where to go, what to do. Make sure you go in and add your voice, be heard. Push on the heat. Oh my goodness. Now you're really going over top, Scorp. You could have half a dozen little voice prompts, couldn't you? Is this mic on? Cheers, mate. Hope you're all doing well. Is Argsy in the river again? Jeez, I like my tractor the way I like my woman. Apparently not Belly Spring, except everyone's voting for Belly Spring. New Oaks will suit us with all the smaller fields. There's a few people actually asked for the Oaks. Of course, with the current field sizes, it wouldn't suit us. But yeah, hurry up and finish it, Briscoe. Bye for now. Alright, Bo. Bye for now. Oh, as in FSG's voice thing. Bye for now. Aussie Farm's coming to an end. It is, Scott. It is. I think it's just about reached its natural conclusion. We've managed to achieve what we set out to do, which was the main focus was getting the productions and merchandise side of things up and running. But not quite finished. It'll be a couple more episodes. We need to get things set up and transition over and that, but we're not far away. We're 25 plus episodes in. 23. So we've done a decent amount in there. Right, that's us done. Voted for the Valley for nostalgia regions. Up to 160 fields. That's pretty impressive. That's a huge number of fields. I have an Argsy and FSG version that interact. Oh, no way. No way. Be hilarious. Morning, Charlie. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. We'll probably try and make the save downloadable, Scott, so if you want to carry on our progress you can. I'm pretty sure all the mods we have in that are public, so there's no issues with any of that. We're just going to get this one little bit down here. trailer operators around me hate me because I'm all over the place. Hey, Argsy. Hi, FSG. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm sure we can. Done it plenty of other times, so why not do it again? Right. That sheep's running scared. You can see the chopper coming. They'd argue over who used to wash the equipment. Classic tractor only challenge on Somerset farms. I think getting into this bigger field might be a little bit more of a stretch, but you're probably right. So you can wash that tractor. Let's do some grass silage, I must admit. Normally we're in a forager, we'd be doing it in corn, so this is a nice bit of variety. Oh, are you full? Next big thing for Christmas 24, right? I know, right? It's the top 10 toys that you didn't know you needed. Right. Ben, I don't think we can go through this ditch. Scott's just bombed it through. Alright. Okay. Oh. Alright. Job done. Get ourselves backed up. Always intrigues me how different people do different things. There's no right or wrong way when you're farming, is there? How you open a field up, how you run headlands off. It's always interesting. I think every time you're on a multiplayer server, people are doing things differently, which is cool. Well, that's true. There is a completely wrong way. That's true. The right way, the wrong way, and the DK way. Alright, how you doing? Ben is 86% full. Yep, see? I knew once we'd got into a bigger field with longer passes, we'd be fine. 7, are we going to get full on that? There you go, he's full. What are you going to do? Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. You like the DJ way, big and fast. Why you like FS22 so much? And the people. Nice, Thomas. Oh, there goes the tractor. What do you got? One more grass field to do, which is the one over just on the other side there. Have to make a root crop field on your Aussie No Man's map. Only have 2 fields created so far. I'm not surprised. Bean's just parked his trailer up to keep us going. What a guy. Driving my tractor into the river is the wrong way. Driving my tractor while joking about someone else driving into the river and then driving into the river is the wrong way. Bo. That was the worst part. That was the worst part about it all, is I actually said to grab a bite to eat before you stream. Yeah, mate, we will definitely. I'll be certainly jumping in and seeing what your guys are up to on Aussie Nomads. I hope it is a good stream, mate. I'm sure it will be. Always is. Remember, 50%. I have 50 plus witnesses. And it's captured in video for perpetuity. Blame the person who wrote the comment. Never played multiplayer completely solo. Fast and wide is good. One day you'll experience multi. Honestly, Chewy, it's so much fun. It's just a completely different game playing with other people. You're yelling at your screen, Thomas. I'm gonna go in the river. Right, we're gonna be out of a trailer. Tam, we need you back here. Fair enough. Ben is 97% full. So. Tractor stuck on the silage. Who hasn't done that? Got their tractor stuck on a silage bunker while you're unloading. The rite of passage playing farm sim. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Flash flood. Ah, you got stuck on the field gate. Oh, goodness. Certainly beat the time my truck got taken out by the train. That was a bit of fun. On a multiplayer server, how many different farms can be bought? Is it the same as server max players? I can't remember actually what the maximum number of farms is. I can't remember. I can't see. 16. 16 is the maximum number. So up to 16 farms. So you get on a big server, you could have 16 players on 16 farms. That's only if you have everyone on at the same time though, of course. Like 16 players doesn't limit it to 16 players. You can have 100 players, it's just that only 16 can be on at one time. But yeah. It all impacts on server performance and things like that, so. There's a mod that extends multiplayer farms. Is there? Will a 4X with 16 players be laggy with all the equipment? Potentially, Briscoe. Potentially. I don't know how much the equipment... If it's spread out far enough across the map, it probably shouldn't because of your draw distance. No, we've got a... If you look on the oaks on the map, there's a lot of equipment scattered all around the place. But, yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. He's definitely at 16 on with doing his like big contractor work and thing. Make a great co-op series like the Oaks for multiplayer. So we're setting up a new map called New Horizon. Double D Gaming is set up as a multiplayer server, which is a 32x, and that's going to be for players to play, and it's going to have multiple farms on it. Sort of, if you want to be a farm manager on it, you can. We will have that very soon for the community, courtesy of Double D Gaming. Hey Agri Excellence, how are you? Nice to see you. If you become a channel member, can you join the game? Absolutely, Agri Excellence. This is the only members only server we've got at the moment. The other servers, Shellbrook and Alma, Missouri, open to anyone. But yeah, we're probably only going to be streaming for another 15 or so minutes. So Agri Excellence, maybe go till the hour. We'll see how we go. Just we've been almost 2 hours now after my late start, and we're just gonna run until just before FSG starts streaming on his server. So, but yeah, I mean the server's up all the time. If you want to come in and join in and help out as a channel member, you'll be able to do that. Put the equipment in sheds that for sure have the occlusion mask on it. Yeah, yep. The occlusion mask is definitely a big help when it comes to things like that. Alright. Dun dun dun. That's a shame we didn't get a screenshot before Yoran left. Right, TAM is what, 88% full. Next field. Moving on, moving on. Ooh. Close. I think we'll be alright with if Tam doesn't get stuck on a fence this time. Daisy's going to take a look at productions on the new oaks. Yeah, we've already had some conversation around a new server on the new oaks with how to manage it, how to run it, so it'll be interesting to see how it all works out. I love the realistic cab view on this, how you can twist around. What's your tractor driving behind? That's all Pro Farmer. Poor Farmer Ben. Pro Farmer. Oh. Not sure if that's going to polish out, Ben. It's about the fifth love tap I've had while I've been sitting in here. A show of appreciation, Ben just said. Ah, very good. Deduct that from his wages. He'll be owing me money now then. Oh. That's the problem with trying to turn your head. I know, is it this one's got... Is it? It just changes. I thought there was a way you could peek. I know there is a keybind for it. You can actually just press a button and it'll just completely look 90 degrees. Can't remember what the keybind is. I can't do it, Ben. I refuse. I refuse to bomb my $1 million piece of equipment straight through the ditch. It's leased, so that makes it okay. Yes, that's right, DK. There's no water, and I only drive into ditches with water in it. 100%. Goodness. Oh, Tam. Tam's jinxed himself and got stuck again. Oh, we're full. Didn't realise. If it's leased, drive it like you stole it. So, being a long weekend, I am thinking we might do a stream tomorrow morning too. And I might jump back on Aussie Nomads. Carry on with the farm development on there. So keep an eye out for that. I would say same time. No guarantees. Although I should be able to actually set my alarm and get up tomorrow morning. A little bit better than this morning. Yes, thank you. DK's just asking me exactly that same question. How late am I going to be? No, I'll be there. On time this time. Wreak your sleep-ins. I know, right? I'll be there when I'll be there, that's it. That's what we'll do. Right. How are we looking? Looking good. wake up when you hear that. Well, it's Sunday morning here for us already, so the Easter Bunny's done all his droppings. I saw him hopping around on our lawn before, actually. Little brown bunny. Kids are a little bit old for Easter eggs. It's nice. One less thing to worry about in life. Where's Ben's full again? Goodness, okay. No, Tam's back. Tam's just going around in circles. Crop circles, Tam. So what else is there to talk about? Still no news on FS25 or any new game release. We're getting closer to that magical April when the last couple of games have been announced, so we'll just have to wait and see what comes out of those. I don't know. Interesting to see what happens. Sorry, Tam. Again, refusing to bomb through there. So we'll just have to wait and see. Haven't downloaded Farm Sim Kids yet. I've got a code to download it, so we'll give that a try. I did hear yesterday though. Like I've got the Nintendo Switch. I did hear yesterday it's touchscreen only. It doesn't use the thumbsticks or anything, which is a bit annoying. Which the Switch Lite is a little bit blur for doing that. I have to save up for a new GPU for 25. That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering about that too, Scorp. Although I'm also wondering whether perhaps they might have improved things, but I kind of want to hold out for when the 50 series cards will start releasing. I know we've, getting towards the end of life of the 41s. Cheers, Bo. Catch you later, mate. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one. Hope you're enjoying a few extra days off. I kind of agree with you a little bit, Ryan. I feel like 22's 19 was the same, and FSG's talked about this before in his streams. It matured in its last year. All the good, really, really well thought out, well considered, time spent maps started coming out in the last year of 19. So I'm kind of in the fence whether we're going to get the same result here for 22. A lot of good maps. See if MRG released his conversion of Medicine Creek over the weekend, the map we played on in 19, so I've downloaded that to just take a look at. Interesting to see how that all goes. Pretty popular map. But like No Creek Farms are building another map starting completely fresh. We've got obviously the Oaks, Hilly Farms. If you haven't seen Hilly Farms, he's doing a map called Fraser Valley, which is literally 10 k's up the road, if that, from where Chilliwack's set. But he's a new modder. He spent 2 years building this map. So it's been interesting to see what happens with that. Sorry, Tam. Kind of wasn't communicating with you what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. Chilliwack's an amazing map. Chilliwack's a fantastic map. There's something about, I don't know what it is about it, but even for the fact that he didn't make any of the farms, like every bit of grass in that map is pretty much a yard, a farm, a greenhouse of some description. And even though he didn't actually create those, it kind of gave a great little ability to build your own farms, which I kind of liked about it. So it was kind of cool from that perspective. Built-in GPS for 25. Now, time will tell what they come through with for those. Rocky Mountain Reserve is also amazing to say the guy never intended on releasing it. Yeah, I mean, there's a few really good maps that people never intended to release. Are we going to get you full on that, Tam? It's good as full. What are you, like 86 litres short? Where's what's Scott gone off and done? I wouldn't bother mowing anymore. How much longer are we going to be on for? Literally probably another 10 minutes or so, Ryan. We've done our statutory 2 hours that I normally do. But we'll just keep on going. I know some guys going live very soon, so you'll be able to jump straight from here, tune on over and see him. When am I live next? So I might do a live stream tomorrow, Agri Excellence. It won't be a multiplayer one though. It will just be a solo play on Aussie No Man's. Carry on building the farm on that, getting some fields made. As for multiplayer streams, they're going to be on Sunday mornings, New Zealand time. So Saturday evenings and afternoon for the US and UK viewers. So that's the plan for that. Right. Interesting to see how much silage we've made. Let's have a look. Left, you came back, and now you're going to head over to FSG in a few minutes. Nice one, Brett. Good job. You'd stream some mapping of the oaks, but your connection is so slow I can only stream at 720, which looks how I see after 5 pounds. 720 is not too bad. I watch a few streamers who stream on like FPS games at 720, and they're manageable. Alright, let's just jump up in here for a sec. How much chaff have we got? $723,000 litres. That's a pretty decent amount. Pretty good sized stack. Just spend a bit of time in here leveling. Maybe we'll jump in for a quick little break because Tam's not back. Maybe we'll just spend 5 minutes doing this. On your phone, 720 looks the same. That's right. The map would look better right with pea goggles on. Not the oaks, mate. No, not the oaks. See how we go. Do I have another Lego set to build, and when would that be? I have got a few Lego sets to build, Mrs. Prof. I've got... What have I actually got? No agriculture ones. I've got the Mars rover. Which one it is? But I've got the Mars rover to build. If I do those, it'll be on these streams on a Sunday morning as well. Oh, I don't know actually. I mean, it could be on a Wednesday night one. These ones are good because depending on which map I'm on, they're quite easy to do. This map's not the best, but yeah, we'll definitely carry on with the Lego builds. Definitely something I want to keep doing. Yeah, yeah, some big fields on Aussie No Man's and make it easier. Back to Shellbrook. Yep. Plenty of things to do. Hey Olaf, how you done? A repair live stream. Yeah, we might need a Lego repair live stream. Actually, that's something I want to do today. Sit down and fix those. We've got... I've actually spent... Good Friday, I spent fixing my ride-on lawnmower. Putting new belts on that transmission belt. Just a bit of an effort, but we got it done. Managed to tip it on its side, filled the cylinder with petrol, had to take the spark plug out to drain that out. Fired it up, tried to turn the key with no spark plug in, and it just fired so much petrol out of the spark plug hole. But it's running now, which is good. Discount in the airport, I doubt it. Their sole purpose in life is to rip people off. If there's any rough areas on the Oaks, I blame the night I drink beer. That's a good way to look at it. There was a dodgy bit on our stack where I nearly rolled a track the other day. Didn't look as dodgy as yours though. Thank you, Ryan. So in New Zealand, when you're doing maize silage, they actually put an excavator on top of the stack and make the sides real steep. So once they get it all compacted and shaped like this, they'd actually have an excavator sitting up there and scraping off the sides, squaring them up. It looks pretty impressive when you see an excavator sitting up on top of a stack and you've got the stack tractor or loader still pushing and leveling things off. Oh, there's a trailer there. Hey Faban, how you doing? Great to see you. I'm good, thank you. What has Henson done? One in every farm, isn't there? My son has all his Lego builds displayed on his bookshelf. Looks like a tornado went through. Oh goodness. You'll be switching to these streams as your weekday streams will be starting at 2, and when you have your time change, it's a little too late. Oh goodness, Mrs. Prof. Completely understandable. Wouldn't you risk wrecking the sides? No, they just sort of scrape it up, I suppose. With maize and corn silage, it's a little... it's a little finer, isn't it, than grass? Maybe it doesn't bind together like grass does. So they're able to do that a little bit easier. I don't know. Not sure what the rationale behind it is. But it certainly is pretty interesting to see. Whee! Hey Brett, how you done? Good to see you. Little be to do with how the alfalfa is set up in the map, with what sort of... Yeah, they'd have to, the alfalfa fill type would have to be set up to be under forage harvesters to convert to chaff. Yes, this pit was built into the map. There's a few of these. There's another one over at the main dairy farm too. Thanks, Brett. Sure, I don't go too far out the back or you end up with overfill. Yeah, there's still some to do. I'll spend a little bit of time doing this before we wrap things up. Oh, go, 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 get up, get up. Ooh. Hey Stephen, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hope you're well, love the videos. Awesome, I am good. I had a little bit of a sleep in this morning. Missed the start of my stream, which is not the best, but we got here in the end. And we're up and going. Got things done. I'm still spending a solid 2 hours here on the farm. So we're buying a few more sheep. Ooh, keep going. Gotta say, that face of that pit is just a little bit steeper than I would have liked. Normally it'd be a little bit more tapered off than that. But almost 1 million litres of chaff, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Watch both of you waiting while waiting. Yep. I'll do that. I think we must need a little bit more of the additive. Ooh. Not that long. I looked before and we went. Not sure what you're talking about. No Poles in here. There's only Danes and Brits. Wee, drifting. Thank goodness. Little stickers for everything I hit. All you'd end up with would be a map covered in Argsy gaming stickers. Right, where are they? We go. It's gonna be able to refill on that. Doesn't want to though. Just gonna drive past me. Have you heard from Steelhorse, mate? I heard he was not too well. I hope he's doing. Oh, I haven't actually, Briscoe. No, I haven't heard from him for ages. Bloody good point. It's like Polycount Taz put a post up to say he was kind of stepping away from modding and that for Farm Sim and sort of not distancing himself, but sort of, you know, moved on from the community a little bit more. I saw that post during the week too, and it's people like him, and yeah, Steel also hadn't heard from for ages. Bloody hell. Might reach out to him. Thanks, Briscoe. Really enjoy corn harvest time, but once that stack is rolled and covered, I'm kind of happy it's over. It's only my second year doing it, so shaping a stack with 4 trucks running stressful. I bet you it is, Ryan. Bet you it is. Have you seen the new Karcher pressure washer? I didn't know if you wanted to let FSG know. I can't say I have. We'll go and let him know in his stream though, eh? Right, look at this. They've done some painting. They've got rid of all of the grass in here. Looks a bit more appropriate, doesn't it? A bit more of a yard now. It's good. Probably space for a Argsy pole shed just sitting in here. Right, do you want to park up and pose and we'll do a quick little photo? I'm going to park up and pose and we'll do a quick little photo. Cheers, Scorp. Good to see you, mate. Well, pleasure having you here. Catch you again soon. Is there another tractor around somewhere? There is. Where is it? Absolutely. Scott, you have to get over here too. Alright, there we go. Let's have a look. It's a pretty good looking team right there. We'll have to Photoshop the Hoff in. That silage crew. Definitely want to catch the stream in Aussie No Man's tomorrow. Nice, Scorp. Be good to see you there. Perfect. Well, there's the boys. Silage crew. Hang on. I'll park that about there. And pose about there. Sorted. Fixed it. No JCB. When I wake up, something like that. Something like that, Ryan. 7 AM New Zealand time. We will be aiming for that again. So that should all work out very well. Anyhow, it is 10 AM. We're going to call it quits there. Thank you very, very much everyone who's tuned in for today's stream. Again, apologies for sleeping in, but thank you very much for hanging out with me. It's awesome to have up to over 60 viewers at one stage. Thank you very much for the likes, 57 of those sitting there. Chinook, $100 super chat, mate. That was amazing. Thank you very much. And the 5 gifted memberships for all the members. Thank you all for tuning in, for continuing your memberships. It is very, very much appreciated. You don't know how much I do appreciate that, allowing me to do this. What else is there? Yes, members, keep an eye out for a stream through Discord. If you're in the Discord, jump into the chat tomorrow at some stage. We'll record Tahitian. If you want to have a chat to me, we can do that. Otherwise, jump over. FSG is about to go live on Aussie No Man's. I will be live tomorrow morning also on Aussie No Man's. And yeah, enjoy. Have a good rest of your weekend. Hope you're all having a great Easter. And we'll catch you soon. Take care.